what is this? Episode 2, season 1, you've called
Season
it
1, episode 2.
ambitiously.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so here we are, and we had a kind of a busy week last week with, like, some cool stuff and also some annoying stuff.
Yeah.
So
No,
right?
you're right. We did have the cool stuff, and I was thinking mostly of the annoying stuff, which is not fair.
I know, I know. No, we had to okay, so just to remind you of a little bit of the cool stuff, and then we'll go into some of the annoying
Yeah,
stuff.
let's do the cool stuff.
The cool stuff was, right, the New York Times review of Backstitch,
That
like the
came out
half
in print.
in
We knew
print, the
about it.
half page, yeah, so
Yeah, but
that was super cool.
and it's worth pointing out that even though because we had posted about it, a month ago. Yeah, just around a
Yeah.
month ago, because the digital version, the online version was up a month ago. The print version, which is this is often the case, that the print publication of that same online review wasn't simultaneous,
I
and so
know, it's
that
funny, I hadn't
just
expected it to
happened.
be, like, a whole month later.
I know, yeah, because if I will say, when my book was in a little itemized like historical fiction, yay, 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 the online and the print were simultaneous. So, but that wasn't, it wasn't the book, it wasn't a whole, I didn't get a review like Marion got for
Right,
Backstitch.
yes. Well, not
So,
everybody gets a review like
right,
Mac, but, yeah, I wonder if things
right.
have changed actually in terms of it used to be that, the online
Maybe,
and the print were kinda more tied together, and now they sort of have their own existences, like, in general.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Okay,
one
wait.
good thing.
Yeah, another good thing was well, we can't go
Well,
into details, but we signed a contract,
we signed a contract
so that's exciting.
for a book that I guess we're not going to talk about that yet
No, we can't
because
talk about it yet.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
a really cool book
yes.
that will find lots of readers and will
Uh,
make them very happy. Well,
yes.
it will
Well,
move them, and that's
it
all
will
we're
move
saying.
them. It will move
That's
them.
all we're
Yes,
going to
it's a
say.
moving book.
Yeah.
And then what was the I had a third thing. Well, we got approval from the French publisher Bayard for the translation of I'll Look Myself in the Eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's good. So
And they're
that was
very
like
happy with it. Yeah.
yeah, and these are the things that keep us going because in the meantime, some of the crap I was dealing with behind the scenes, which maybe people will find illuminating. I don't know. So we were trying to get a book up um,
Oh.
on a site to
Oh, you're
get it.
not even gonna say?
Well,
No,
we
don't
were
say,
getting
don't
a
say.
book
It's fine.
out.
Don't say.
It was
Mhm.
part of the logistics of getting a book actually listed in the catalog that then goes to bookstores and
Books.
libraries and also like a really big deal.
Mhm.
And there's so much that goes into that, right? And we had all these back and forths because of the design of the cover, and then the barcode had to be switched, and then why did the barcode have to be switched, which involves the designer again, because I found when I was uploading, right? I was uploading
Mhm.
the file the first time, and you put in the price, and so far
Mhm.
we've had all our books at 19.99, which is like a
Mhm.
nice tidy price for a paperback. And I realized I put in the price, and then it says how much the print is gonna cost, like, for each,
Mhm.
um,
For each
issue
copy.
each copy, thank you, each
Mhm.
copy based on the number of pages.
Mhm.
And then I toggled on the discount, the standard discount that bookstores want, which is
Mhm.
55%, and then it shows what I don't know why I'm laughing, it's so sad. It
No,
shows what
it's
the what the publisher profit is or the publisher compensation. It was negative 10 cents.
yeah.
And I'm like, "Wait a minute, what?" Yeah, so we were gonna lose money
Yep.
on every book, every copy sold.
Every
So
copy of that
obviously
particular book after uploading it into that particular
yeah.
system.
I mean, I appreciate the transparency of the system. At least I could see this, and I
Yeah.
could be like, "Well, that's not gonna work."
Yeah. Yeah.
So, this reminds me because I had this conversation, about book length, and it's not even that long a book, right? I mean, we're talking like 300 pages.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's not overly
Well,
long.
the paper
But here's the
print
thing. Here's what
cost
we
has gone
learned.
up.
The cost of paper has gone up,
Yeah,
and this particular distributor, who we're not naming,
correct.
I don't know why, has increased their prices.
Right, so not all the printers have increased, the same
Right.
way, but so
And
this one
don't
increased their
listen.
prices, which everything as we know,
Yeah,
all prices are going up
yeah.
everywhere.
And they had announced that actually that they would
They
be
had, although it
doing
was kind
that.
of like in a
They
sneaky
had
way.
said that they would I believe it was in March or maybe it was in
Yeah,
February, they were going to raise their prices.
yeah,
And that's the thing is that, okay, for them, if the cost of paper has gone up, they have to raise their prices so that they make money, but then they pass that on to
to the
us.
publisher, and so, yeah, this is part of
And
sort
then
of
the publisher has to, well, I'll let you take the story from
well, I feel
there.
like this is kind of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes that people writers, readers, I mean, most people don't know, and that's the same
Right.
in every industry, right? You don't know
Right.
what's going on behind the scenes,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
um, I was having this conversation during our workshop, the publishing prep workshop that we did last
Right. I
week,
remember
or last week?
yeah. I remember you telling me that you told your group you talked with them about this.
Yeah, because we were talking about query letters and whether you should put the length of the work, in number of words, so,
And how important that is. Yes,
yeah,
you
so it's
should.
important to know as an editor, right, what you're getting
Yeah.
into. If this is a 600,000 word
Yeah.
book,
Yeah.
which translates to, too many pages. Because what, like a 300-page book is about 100,000 words, just for those who don't think in thousands of words,
I think
more
it
or
might even
less.
be less. I think it might be less than 100.
90,000, yeah, in
Yeah,
that
I
zone.
think it's less. Yeah.
Yeah, and so a lot of people, agents and editors will say, don't do anything above, we don't want a book above 100,000 words. And I think it was interesting because I had that conversation with my group, and I was like, look, it's not that agents and editors are being lazy and like, oh, I don't want to have to be
Right.
bothered editing all that text. It's a question of economics
Yeah.
because
And
it all
there's another thing. There's
well,
another
yeah, go ahead.
one piece, which is that I think authors need to know, writers need to know the word length expectations for their genre. And I think that's another thing is if an agent sees that you've written
True,
a quick domestic drama of 120,000 words, that's a red flag. Or
true,
or
true, yeah.
so it's a little bit that too.
Yeah,
It's
and there's a little
seeing in
more
the query
leeway
letter that
for,
there's a
like,
match between the genre and the length.
yes, there's a little more leeway with, like, historical fiction that can be a little more sort of meaty,
Yeah,
or literary
fantasy
fiction. Right.
fantasy can be longer. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's
it's
true, like,
generally
some of
expected
the
to be
fantasy books
longer.
are, like
Yeah, yeah, and readers know that, they expect that, the whole business expects that and knows that too.
right, there's, like, all the
Yeah,
expectations, but I think, some of the writers were in the group were surprised and grateful to realize that, "Oh, that's why." It's because longer books cost more to produce. It gets turned into a physical object, and it means that it's gonna take more pages unless you make the
mhm.
font really tiny, but, like, a lot of people now are wanting bigger font, or people are used to doing this. People are
Yeah,
used to being able
yeah,
to
that's
enlarge.
right.
I find myself doing that on paper now. It's
I
really
did that one
creepy.
time. I did that one
It's
I
super
once,
creepy.
like, I only
Yeah.
did it once, but yeah, the first time I did it, it was a shock. I felt very
So,
embarrassed.
yeah,
But I've also done the opposite. I have to just interject here.
to
I've
make it
also
smaller.
gone like this to the top right corner of a Kindle as if I were turning the page.
Well, a Kindle at least is sort of a electronic
No,
object.
but,
You're
like,
not
not
doing it
on the
on, like, a
screen, on the
physical.
piece on the plastic of the Kindle.
Oh,
I once
okay.
tried to move the page, which was not there because it was
Yeah,
an e-book.
yeah.
So, anyway
Well,
anyway, I keep
we're
derailing you.
all turning into iPad babies.
Yeah.
Um, no, I don't know even know what I was saying, but oh no, so
No,
we had
you're
an interesting conversation, and they were like, "Oh, that's why." And then in one of the query samples we were looking at, the number word count was actually at the end.
mm,
And it was one of the samples I think you had come up with that I shared with the group, and I
mhm,
pointed out how that was actually a good idea because it was 115,000, which if it had mentioned it up front, but by the time I got to the bottom, I was actually really interested in what the book was,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
would
yeah,
have asked for it anyway. So there is also that, like, where do you put the word count?
yeah, yeah.
Um,
But but
yeah,
but
so
but so there you were, we had this conversation when you were confronted with the negative 10 cents on every sale of the book. We had to have a conversation about what were we gonna do because we can't afford to lose 10 cents every
no,
time
and
we
that would mean no
sell
money
one
for
of
the
our
author,
products.
right?
Right. So we talked about it and we realized we had to raise the price of books printed through this particular printer.
Right, which means changing the barcode because in books, the barcode includes the price typically. It doesn't
Mhm,
have to, I found out, but it's
mhm, yeah,
certain book industry places won't carry the book if it does not have the price on it.
mhm.
You
Right.
can put the price higher and then sell it for less.
Yeah.
So that's feasible.
Yeah.
So, like, we're gonna raise the price on some of our books, but on our website, they'll still be at the price that they are currently, 19.99. But there was another thing that came up that I didn't tell you about.
Oh,
I was going through this process, and you could choose whether to put, you know how Amazon has that, like, look inside feature? So you
yeah.
can see a few pages, and we do that on our own
Yeah,
site,
I was
right?
gonna say, we do that on our website as well
Yeah.
with our
So
book.
there was the option, do you wanna do, it wasn't called look inside because that's the Amazon wording, but it was the same idea, like, do you wanna have a few pages, some amount available,
Yeah.
for people to look at on screen before purchasing? And I thought, "Yeah, that's great." So I was about to blithely check the button, but you know me, I'm anything but blithe, and so, there was a little terms and conditions or, like, see details or some, so I click on that, and I'm gonna have you guess. I took a screenshot. It said that if you toggle this on,
Yeah.
um, a certain percentage of the book, you're giving permission for a certain percentage of the book to be shared with third parties. That doesn't say who. And I want you to guess what what percentage of the book it was.
It's gonna be something like
You can guess. If anybody's, wanting to comment here, you can throw in a guess
60%.
too. What?
60%.
More? Oh, Robin said
No.
30. Yep. Nope. It's like an auction.
80%.
More?
No! 100% of the book?
No, it wasn't that egregious. It was 90. It was 90. Like, we were saying, if I turned that on thinking that, oh, somebody's going to be able to just read the first 5, 6 pages, we were actually giving permission for
For
90% of the
90%.
book to be shared with
Just
third parties.
put on someone's
I don't know.
website or blog or what.
I don't
Oh,
know.
good lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
good
read the fine
lord.
print. Yes, Robin, you have the right
Yeah, yeah.
reaction there.
Good lord.
I know. So I sometimes, and I'm married to an attorney, so I'm well trained in reading the fine print, but it was insane. That's insane. How is that how that's unconscionable?
Like, what is even the logic behind that? I mean, does it really mean that well, there's
Do we
no
need
I'm
logic?
trying to come up with a reasonable
Why?
logic. I don't know, because it's such an
Look at the world we live in, Henriette.
yeah,
It's
no, I know, I know.
reasonable logic. It's like, "Ooh,
It's such a strange
stop."
thing, but it's like, who would then do that?
Well, I
Who
think a
would
lot of
do
people
that?
probably check it off because, like,
They're
it
not
wouldn't
reading the
occur to
fine print.
you.
And I
You
wonder
might
if it's
not.
reversible. I wonder if, well, no, once it's out,
Once it's
good
out,
luck.
it's out. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
was afraid. I
Yeah.
was like, "Oh, well, I'm not doing that." So if people want to buy our books, first of all, come to our website, and also you can read the first few pages there.
Yeah.
Um, and so that is my shocking news for today, which
But
I
yeah.
never got around to sharing with you, but here we are.
That's pretty amazing. But I wanna just second and amplify what you just said. If people wanna buy our books, go to our website where we are able, for now, to have
That's
the
true.
original price,
True.
and where each sale at that original price, which is better for you, dear reader who wants to buy the book, the author gets a better percentage, and we,
Yeah,
as publishers, also get a better percentage.
it's
So
better.
that's
It's
the
better
reason
all
to
around
go
so far.
higher. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's the reason to go and buy the book direct from Galiot Press.
correct. Not that this was supposed to be like a yay us thing, but it is yay us at
But
this
it
point.
is, yeah,
It
yeah.
is
Oh,
because yeah.
yeah. And
Anyhow,
I'm looking at the time because we want to keep this to 15
I know
minutes.
we're trying to be really good about that,
Yeah.
and so
And so
we have
you see,
30
my thing
seconds.
that I wanted to talk about can wait until next week.
Oh, do you want to do a teaser?
Well, I
Oh
seem
no.
to be obsessed with verb tenses because last week I had a verb tense thing to talk about, and this is what I still want to talk about.
Okay,
So
well,
it's a
we can
different
leave
tense.
people on
It's
tenterhooks.
a different tense. Maybe you can guess which one it will be. We could do tenses and moods, but now see, we're at time.
All right. Well, on that happy note,
Yeah.
we can look forward to the future and the future tense
Yes, there you go.
at
But
our
it's not
next
conditional.
live.
Not subjunctive, not conditional. Okay. All right.
Thank you for joining, everyone.
Yeah, thanks everybody. Bye.
Bye.